little poking and prodding here, but all it takes is one crack and one green light. We'll continue on with that tale a little bit later and leave one historical POI to the Viking ship on the outside of the superstore here at Holly Hedges, Monster.
Yeah, Styler actually doing the shakedown here now onto Wave Z Andy. He's gonna go down. Nate falls in the feed. That's massive. Once again, Noah. Oh, and Dillix gets to trade onto Noah. Vidil catches Andilix. This is a back and forth here, and it might just have gone into Noah and Vidil's side. Back with Styler and Ensar here. We're trying to wrap up this fight.
Team Go may be just stopped by Trulix and Queasy, but luckily that fourth party that's showing up here could give him a moment to breathe. But Queasy says, not so fast, Sanch. I got that knock, I got that Elin. Soon I will turn it into 5 points. But Splender's here and Kiko coming in as a fourth party gets stopped and denied. What a great denial by Trulix and Queasy.
This is massive for Queasy and Trulix. And let's not forget, Queasy did take out Mr. Savage in the previous round as well. So again, confidence at an all-time high. Now, 3 eliminations. They're gonna let one get away, but that's okay because they get to keep all of that sweet, sweet loot that's gonna fall behind here. Timing was perfect. Reason getting hunted down here. Jonas comes to the rescue. Can he get Popo in time? Yes, he's gonna find enough tags. Now it's a 2v1. Ooh, oh no material for him. Jonas walks away with another one here. This was pretty close for Reason, who is getting pursued across the map. The Steamy stacks again. Trulix just waiting to pounce. Already 15 points gathered in this one and single round. Okay, so Queasy was actually sniped on the push through to this team. This is going to give them, or give Gray, just a few more opportunities to see life before it all comes to a close here. Let's see if he can fully clutch up. It's going to be a tough one, like I said before. Pack attack is in full effect, 96 damage. He's on to White. This should be an AR push through. Good tags, though. Good effort. Does it get stolen away? No. They secure it.
And man,
Sancho, this Elam Sancho here, this puts them right up now. They are knocking on the door for top 10. Top 10 was 41 points.
That's going to be later down the road. We still got a lot of work to do, and we're still in zone 2. And Enzar Styler survived that brief beam here. And now they're going to have some neighbors here as Remix is inside the house. And Styler and Enzar just asking for some brown sugar, baby.
Yeah, they're in the congested side of the zone. Look at how many players are coming in. The surge is going to go off, and teams have to start getting proactive. Just like that, you park up next to enemies. You're asking for a fight. They get one. They lose it.
You have oodles of community, people in the chat, people on the socials, people on the Reddits, forums, all cheering you on.
Ooh.
And Giannis' reason is saying, wait a minute, you got to add us to that list as well. I know we weren't in that top 5 coming in, but we are here, and we're here to let everybody know you got to watch out for this. As Giannis gets a nice elim and another one right then and there, cleaned up by Reason. They're on fire, and now they have the NA East team knocking at their front door.
In the recent times, now Vidil and Noah are up. But listen, Reason's already proven that he can roll with the Wolves, and he's here to continue to do so. Trap, that East team that we just talked about, is the player under effect here. The disadvantage, you don't hold a single chance against someone like Reason.
And you're talking about statements need to be made. Where is Zone 5 gonna go? Because that will determine the rest of the ride that we have here. And is considering that we have a couple of teams already jockeying for a position. Now we see a battle to happen out the CR with the compact SMG. Takes out Waves Advise. And now it is on. The box dive is real. They're gonna go back and get the siphon. And you mentioned it, a much needed map refresh. Sometimes you don't have to work so hard to pickaxe your way for a map refresh. You gotta use the way of the gun.
P90 went ZZZ all the way through the box. Quick tags there. Like a buzz cut, it's all over, it's gone. That's a player out the lobby. You're asking or wondering where the zone's going. I'm wondering, where's Noah? Where's Vidil? Where's Clement? Where's Blackie? The teams that had such a strong lead. How's Benji and Savage doing? We can see Nate get steamrolled once again. Right through. CRR hits another buzz cut on another opponent. Quick wipe up.
He's out here buzzing everybody, fading everybody, saying, I like your cut, G. Left and right, I like your cut, G. 10 points right then and there, baby, back to back. Hey, the shop's open. Who else needs a fade? I bet you see our Wolfies are ready to go to town on the rest of this lobby. You've seen a lot of mop haircuts everywhere. I don't understand with this new haircut fad with the big mop top and the fade. Maybe just go for a nice clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Nice and tight.
We hope that these players can have a clean cut, because I asked where the 3 major players are in this lobby, and they're on top of one another in the same side of the field. There's Noah and Vidil playing for high ground and the wide rotate out. They actually pull the half and half out. So does Blackie and Clement. So does Benji and Savage. You can see they're just off to the right there. They have to slide on in. Wolfie, CRR, they have to make the cross on over. Everyone's congesting now on top of what little bit of land on the congested side of the zone already. So that means this is going to be box-to-box action, and we're likely to see a Storm Surge kickoff in the next zone, depending on how this one draws out.
Yeah, at the same time, I gotta say, the reason why everybody's there, Monster, you nailed it right on the head. It is so valuable, and the experience of all these pros understand that this mountaintop, you want to stay up on top of it as much as possible. Just in case zone pulls up it, you're gonna have that strong opportunity to send down beams to the rest of the lobby. And that is why you see Noah Riley and Vidil sitting on top. Let's take a look at the POV on the bottom right. It is Clement and Blackie. Well, no elims just yet. Last time in the game 1, they had 9 elims, and start off game 2 with a knock right then and there.
That was a gas canister that's going to explode right in the pocket of those enemies there, which means it does extreme damage, and lights builds on fire just like that. An explosion that wasn't seen. Free elim for Blackie, 5 points in the right direction. We already know Noah and company have won their draw spot onto Andilix and Nate, so they already have more elims. Again, coming into game number 2. Blackie has a long way to go if they want to close that gap here now. Mr. Savage is right underneath this layer here. Blackie, Clement still moving through. Benji's actually targeting from underneath. They are going to go up a layer, up and around, plays it safe, but no, into Savage box he goes. He's down, he's out. Blackie by himself gets caught in the air as well. And just like that, Savage finds a 2-for-1 special. Benji and Savage come up. 10 more points. 10 more points in the right direction here. Refresher. They can come back.
Considering that they started off game 1 and they ended that ride in 17th place, they did get some nice elims with 4 right then and there, but they're looking to rack up the placement points here, as now placement points are starting to get doled out. From here on out, every elim will get a little bit extra frosting on top, and Benji and Savage are looking to eat their cake too and say, hey, we're not done yet. We definitely earned the right to be a fan favorite, as they're making their way up closer and closer to the high ground, contesting the deal. And oh no, I spoke so soon. The bus cutter is coming through. Another fade right then and there. And now Savage has to go on by himself.
Wolfies and CRR, the compact SMG. The worst combo to go against. Someone like CRR just mows and keeps it going. Here it is though. Benji now by himself, forced to clutch up. He's going to play for a refresher here. Not going to find anything. Defense is good from the opponents up above. Looks down though. Can he find someone? Kiryashi. No, not enough. Flick gets tagged once or twice. Not enough. Too healthy. He needs more. He needs something better. He needs an easier opportunity here. Floppers gives him a lot of opportunity to play that zone. In the feed, Maestro's going to fall. Kiryashi falls to peek here. Let's go, Benji. Can you find this? Taking on a 2v1 situation here. The pinch though. Enemies are fighting. He's got his work cut out for him.
Benji can definitely clutch this up. He's done it before. He has it in him. The question is, does he have enough firepower to support his skill, to support his will to survive? He's going to go for a dangerous rotation. He does have the floppers to support this. And take a look at who's at Hype Monster. It is the dangerous duo of Tayson and Thomas, our #1 finish in the semifinals. Right now, putting a nice opportunity to rack up elims, but looking on your top right of the screen, it is CRR alongside with Wolfies looking to add another victim to their Sweeney Todd barbershop, looking for more fades to cut.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Tayson is up there with the best players in the world. How can he close out this final moment? It should be textbook from height. 30 materials now on Thomas. Thomas is going to find a knock. That's one that he can actually refresh off of if they really want to. They're so high up, but it doesn't really matter. Look at that mid-game chaos CRR. Still stomping through players. He finds another one there. The compact SMG is too powerful in his hands. Plenty of chug splash as well to get his team back into the game. Look at down here. It's Teak and Steady. Up comes Slovenian. No, that's going to be a free refresher for Thomas now. 3 eliminations for him. Look at this high ground pressure. It should be easy peasy now from here on out.
And every time you try to contest height, you better be ready to get bopped. And Tayson and Thomas have been gifted another free ride for the high ground. But the story is CRR down below with Wolfies gobbling up anybody that's coming their way. They are on a terror. There's only a few teams available. It is Aiken actually slowed down Wolfies, but CRR still in his feet at high. Teak is being contested. Actually, Teak wins, but CRR and Wolfie win the day. 10, 11 elims in the victory out, and game 2. What a monster game, baby.
Played, these names are going to be changing quite a bit over the next 4 games, or that's an assumption that I'm making. It might still be these teams that we see right here. Seti and Teak, the 2-time champion, in first place right now. And that's definitely due to the fact that they have placed second in both games. Tayson and Thomas, though, doing a good job with 144 points.